Hello and welcome to another episode of the Tejano Traveler. I'm your host Wally, and today we are at the Texas Forts Trail at Fort Griffin State Historic Site. Fort Griffin was established in 1867, which was kind of late in the establishment of the forts, but it still served as an important place to go to fort since the Comanches at the time were still raiding. Also, if you come to this park, you get your own golf cart to go roam around and look at the sights. Since the sights are pretty spread out and it's pretty windy and there is no shade at all, I think these cars are necessary in order for you to actually see the place. So I felt really successful riding around in my golf cart, checking out all the different sights. They're all scattered throughout the park. There's plenty of ruins to see, and it's kind of fun just being able to drive around. They don't get many visitors, so you're pretty much on your own out there on a golf cart, getting to see the historic sites. Now, once again, this fort was built in order to protect against the Comanche, who were running their Comancheria at the time. They were still a few years off from the Red River War, which completely decimated them, but during this time these forts were still important. Now they only have a couple of the buildings left, since most of the other buildings were made out of wood. They kept trying to build the fort, but they kept being attacked by the Comanches, so they never quite found the time to build the rest of the fort. I think only like 6 of the 90 buildings that they planned were actually built. So those are some of the ones that were standing, but most of them were made out of wood, just like you see these right here. Now the wind is horrible in this part of Texas. But here we can drive up to Government Hill, where you can see the valley below. You can see the highway, the other side of the park, which is more for camping, and get to see how dry this time of Texas is. Plus I love selfies, and you have no idea how much I really love that golf cart. I want one. Just drive around the apartment complex. But apparently this place, Fort Griffin, was a pretty popular place with a lot of the old gunslingers, since it was out in the frontier. There was really little policing and stuff like that, so a lot of them ended up passing through the little settlement that started off on the bottom of the hill in the area, and that's Buffalo Hair. It feels weird, but a lot of these gunfighters passed through here because they had little oversight. So people like Wyatt Earp and that guy that shot Billy the Kid, supposedly, allegedly, all came through this place. And there is some of the parkland that they have on the other side of the road. They have the historic side and then the park side, which has a couple of trails, but not much was growing in the trees, so it wasn't quite shady, but it was still a nice little walk that I had. Anyways, I hope you've been enjoying our trip through the Texas Forts Trail, and I hope you get to like and subscribe to this channel. Thank you. Bye-bye.